On January 10th, Bashar Al Assad repeated his determination to fight the revolt in Syria. He vowed to use, quote-unquote, an iron fist to tackle terrorism. The political deadlock reduced to ashes the six-point plan of UN envoy Koffi Annan. He was replaced by Lakhdar Brahimi, who has been holding a series of meetings. He traveled to Moscow lately to negotiate a solution between the Russians backing Bashar Al Assad and the Americans. 1 year after her release, opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi won a seat in Burma's parliament. She is now a member of the Parliament for the National League for Democracy. After 48 years of dictatorship, Burmese authorities sent a strong signal by recognizing poll results. The military-backed government has since launched a series of political reforms. Europe has been through serious turmoil in 2012. The economic crisis badly hit European countries, especially Greece and Spain. The population expressed its opposition to the austerity measures taken by the different governments, a policy supported by the European Union. In Greece, public demonstrations were the strongest. In the meantime, in Spain, the government adopted emergency measures to tackle the 6.2% deficit of its GDP. French economy has been suffering, and two men offered to address its recovery. Nicolas Sarkozy was hoping to win a second term, a plan thwarted by socialist candidate François Hollande. He won the elections with 51.8% of the vote. Since Hollande was sworn in, he initiated reforms for the country, but French people didn't necessarily approve his decisions. 40% of the population has a negative opinion of the new president. A month later, Venus passes between planet Earth and the Sun, a little black dot traveling across the bright solar disk. Astronomers all over the world were delighted to observe Venus transit, a rare event that won't happen again until 2117. Despite the controversy, the South Korean government went through with its ambitious project. The country opened a mini capital in Sejong City, 120 kilometers away from Seoul. The move is to ease the congestion in the capital. The city will serve as a new government hub. At least 36 government agencies and offices are scheduled to transfer to Sejong City by 2015. Officials hope to reach a population of 500,000 before 2030. Amid one of its worst crises, the European Union received an award for its work towards peace. The Nobel Committee praised the EU and its members for the reconstruction after the Second World War. The prize also recognizes the EU's role in stabilizing former USSR countries. The race was tight, but in the end, Barack Obama won the election against his Republican challenger Mitt Romney. His victory was not a foregone conclusion. The Democratic candidate managed to restore hope to millions of Americans hit by the economic crisis, despite his mixed record. American voters seem to renew their confidence in Barack Obama as they entitle him 4 more years to pass his reforms. Xi Jinping assumed the top post in the ruling Communist Party. He is expected to be China's leader for the next 5 years. His nomination is unlikely to trigger major transformations in the country, but corruption has been rampant in China, and the party seems constrained to show a new behavior to the citizens. Seen as having zero-tolerance attitude towards corruption, the new leader is supposed to embody this change. Palestine's bid to obtain non-observer status was widely approved by the UN General Assembly. The move was initiated by Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. The Palestinian flag now flies above the UN building. This recognition is a milestone for a country still fighting for its rights. The godfather of world music put the sitar instrument on the music map. Hailed as a legend, the Indian maestro Ravi Shankar influenced music across the world. The 3-time Grammy winner took Indian music to the global stage. Shankar earned part of his fame for his work with the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. The world performer died at the age of 92 after undergoing heart surgery.